Here we begin again. This is the rematch between Petro and chillkroete. This is chillkroete. The players have had a previous attempt, and in the previous attempt, Petro, the blue player, has disconnected. He lost connection. There were 4 minutes left of peacetime, and now we have to do it all the way. Anyway, both players have had a huge army, so it would have been hard to tell who had the biggest chances to win. But that clash would have fixed every doubt. You know, we would have known after that clash, but that clash didn't get a chance to happen. And hopefully this time it will happen. Too bad Petro lost connection. You see, Petro has 3 town halls already. Very nice. And the Turkish player has only 2 of them. Petro will spam more peasants, therefore he will have a bigger production of resources compared with what the Turkish player will have. So the Turkish player needs a 3rd town hall really fast. The great thing about Turkey is that when he builds a barracks, he does not spend gold on it, while the Austrian player, Petro, does. He has to spend gold on it. But of course there are advantages and disadvantages. For example, the Turkish player has a limited amount of, a lower limit for population, while the population limit for the Austrian player is quite bigger. The Turkish player also produces wood. The Austrian player only focuses on stone. Stone production is the most important. You can get a fair price for trading stone on wood as well. Yeah, but stone is vital, because you can lift the stone production up to 300%, while the wood production only to 100%, and it's better to focus all your resources on, all your peasants on stone. Turkish player builds a 2nd barracks. He's spamming janissaries with the barracks. By the end of the peacetime, he will have around 300 something janissaries. That's gonna be very helpful for him. He will have quite some firepower if he makes the upgrades from the minaret, to increase the rate of fire and to increase the damage it deals. Each ranged unit deals, that's going to be really helpful for him. But he must spam janissaries from the very beginning. He got his 1st stable now, and that stable is spamming cavalry, very fast. Turkish stables give units at a very great rate, and that cavalry is not that weak, but of course it's not armored. Therefore, there are things that can bring them down really easily. We see a third barracks from Turkey. More unit spam. Blue expands towards the top right to produce stone. After the first 10 minutes of game, there should be a 4th town hall on each side. That 4th town hall is vital, because 20 minutes from that point it will produce units, peasants which will produce resources. Those resources, guys, very valuable. We see blue is an expansionist. He expands everywhere. Turkish player sends some SPACs. On neutral territory they have to fight. It's gonna be like a regular fight, but on each territory they are gods. So blue is god on his land, while teal is god on his land. Blue is leading. In the previous attempt we saw that blue was leading in the beginning, then Turkish player was leading you know, afterwards, in the middle, and towards the end blue was leading. We shall see if everything repeats. Where is he going? He's gonna kill the or not. He's not using his units to fight. Slowly the Turkish player is getting more and more points. He's getting closer and closer to blue. We see the Turkish player having his 4th town hall. I don't know if blue has it already. I don't see it, but let's check. The stone production is bigger on the side of blue. He focused a lot on the stone production and he has it. 151 peasants on the Turkish side, 160 peasants on the Austrian side. Let's return to the game. Okay, blue is fighting teal for a bit. On this land they can fight without troubles, but as I said, on their land they are gods. 18 minutes left of peacetime. Blue is having his 4th town hall. He's building all this stuff on neutral territory, therefore he is vulnerable. But I guess teal has no intention to mess up with his enemy earlier than when the peacetime is over. We see that the Turkish player is leading now, as I expected, as it happened in the previous rematch. Let's hope nobody will disconnect this time. Blue is making round shears, light infantry and archers from the diplomatic center. Teal does not have the diplomatic center yet. Teal got his 2nd stable, that's very good. He's gonna spam more cavalry. Yeah, the reason teal is not gonna spam units from the diplomatic center is because He wants to occupy his population limit, his population only with strong units like the SPAC and the Janissaries, while the units from the diplomatic center are getting spammed really fast, and it occupies a lot of population, and he does not have a lot of population. Of course, he can make an effort to build houses and stuffs. That would help him a lot, especially when blue is actually using this tactic with the units from the diplomatic center. He's gonna get a lot of units to fight with. Two barracks on blue and a few stables on the way. That's the first stable getting built over there. He's gonna spam cuirassiers, very strong cavalry units from 18th century. Their efficiency is everywhere. The cuirassiers are efficient in pretty much all situations. Of course, their lack of speed might be problematic sometimes when you get rushed with fast units or attacked with fast units, because if you get the chance to make cuirassiers, you cannot talk about rushing. It's not that early in the game. One clash. Two stables still. The Turkish player can easily get four barracks and 3 stables. Then everything gets more and more expensive. We see priests, houses getting built. There are 12 minutes left. We can see here a gap between units. Blue either upgraded them or he had a population limit. He reached the population limit. Okay, as I said, cuirassiers. Okay, the 4th barracks is there. Can't wait to see the third stable. And then the spam of units will be completed. The stone production, if we check the statistics, there's difference, a big difference. Petro produced like 3 times, almost 3 times more stone than his opponent. We see that the Turkish player has 200 Janissaries and 170 SPACs, 358 pikemen for the Austrian player, 100 light infantry, 100 round shears, and 100 archers. Therefore, Petro has more units than TL. We shall see. We shall see if Petro is gonna be successful with his attack. Very curious. Nine more minutes. Let's hope he won't crash again. Let's hope the Turkish player won't crash this time. Blue is making a wall. Not quite sure if he will ever manage to finish it. He's gonna have to use a lot of peasants. That wall is just to offer him protection from the right side. The unit spam is real. A lot of cuirassiers are getting done. 3 stables producing cuirassiers. We also see 4 stables and 2 18th century barracks, guys. That's quite some of them. We see another wall. Now the problem with this wall is that it can be captured by teal, or can it not? He has 7 minutes. Blue has 7 minutes to finish that wall. Okay, so blue is going to reduce everything to this gap. Basically, he protects teal as well. More or less, he can make gates, while teal can't. But I highly doubt he can finish this wall in 6 minutes with the amount of peasants he assigned to build this wall. I seriously doubt about it. We see a lot of 18th century dragoons getting built, and the gap, the unit numbers, you know, gets higher and higher for blue, while teal only has his cav, his pack, and his janissaries. Still don't see a okay, there's his 3rd stable. He's getting a lot of round shears. Those will offer protection against the bullets. Alright, so he has 18th century. Blue is building a 2nd academy. I guess he's trying to get upgrades at a faster rate. Sometimes you really want to make 2 upgrades at once, especially when there's a time limit. Four minutes and 50 seconds. Now the difference between the Turkish player and blue, it's not that big. Talking about the stone production, guys. We see that blue spent less resources on buildings rather than the Turkish player. Blue has way much more units, way much more than the Turkish player. We will see how things will evolve. We see a combination of 18th century dragoons with cuirassiers. If upgraded, the cuirassiers are extremely strong. Even in their natural shape, they are strong. 18th century musketeers. Yeah, he will not finish that wall, guys. He will not finish it in time. But the spam from the Turkish player is real. Blue is waiting for teal in the middle. Now what I don't like is that blue is not using formation. At least he's not. His units are way too unorganized. What is he getting here? Peasants. So if we compare the stone production of blue with the stone production of teal. He could use a storehouse here. Teal has a lot of peasants which are waiting their turn to get the stone, while blue has a more not so crowded policy. A lot of 18th century guys. Not sure if blue is gonna finish this in time. I mean, for sure he's not gonna finish it. Okay, we see some specs used in formation, therefore they get some extra defense which matters a lot. We see some cannons from chillkroete. 20 seconds until the peacetime is over. We have all waited for this moment. He's defending all his sides. The unit spam is real. Okay, peacetime is over, by the way. (218th century musketeers). If those musketeers are upgraded, Teal has no chance. Right now blue is harassing Teal. He's destroying his production. Teal has to protect. He must be faster. Blue is destroying the drummers. He's destroying the eyes of Teal. As I said, Teal does not have the balloon. Teal has no idea what's going on in the base of blue. Blue is trying to capture something, maybe. Teal does not have his units, his buildings protected or something. So blue is able to make some damages around here. Divide and conquer. Blue has divided Teal for a bit. He should have attacked. He could have been successful. Check that out. Blue actually managed to destroy 2 town halls of Teal. So now Teal is suffering a population shortage. Therefore he does not produce any more units. There is that. So we can say Teal reached his limit. There's also no more mill. His units may starve, maybe. Teal is attacking with the Janissaries. No, he's moving forward with the Janissaries and the cannons. The Janissaries are very strong guys, as you can see. They're bringing down the cuirassiers, everything. But the Janissaries need protection. Teal should use the SPAC to protect his Janissaries. No way, Teal is suffering from the famine. He's losing units now. Oh, that's sad. What's going on? There wasn't even the need for a battle. The Janissaries are very powerful, as you can see. Too bad the TL is suffering of famine. Or better said, was suffering? What does FML mean? Teal lost his cannons. Oh, look at that. Great way to lose your units, Teal. With your own weapons. Come on. Teal had great chances. Too bad he was not focused. He still has great chances. Multi-barrel cannons, guys, from blue. Multi-barrel cannons are captured by Teal now. Little micromanagement could save Teal's ass. Petro is still here. For a second I thought he's not here anymore. Teal should use the cannons if he still has them. I don't think he has them anymore. That multi-barrel cannon can be deadly for the Turkish player, so he must stay away from it, at least with the units vulnerable to the multi-barrel cannon. He should use the round shears to capture the multi-barrel cannons. But it's a total, it's very sad that he lost those Janissaries in such a improper manner. Teal has captured a lot of multi-barrel cannons. Put them to use. What's gonna happen now? The multi-barrel cannon from blue are gonna kill the Janissaries. It's that simple. The Janissaries will fall like flies because they have no armor. And that's pretty much the advance of Teal. Now I guess it's time for blue to make a change. To charge. His whole economy stopped? I mean, I see those peasants there. I seriously don't know what to say. This tactic with, you know, sending units straight inside the enemy base and also send some a few multi-barrel cannons along with the units is quite great. You know, multi-barrel cannon deal the damage while the units protect them. Placing those Janissaries on the hill is a good move. It's like right now blue is making his move. That combination of 18th century dragoons with cuirassiers is great. It can push any enemy line back. He must put the Janissaries in defense mode. Stand ground mode, I mean. This way they will get extra defense. But of course they must stay unmoved some time. So the multi-barrel cannons can be easily taken out with cannons. Cannons which Teal has, but now he's making the radical mistake of attacking with his pack. How can you attack multi-barrel cannons with his pack? His pack are not armored. Use the cannons to destroy the multi-barrel cannons. Big mistakes were made. He needs to protect his new multi-barrel cannons. He's actually losing them. Okay, now Blue is making the move with the cuirassiers combined with 18th century dragoons. I think that's it for him. For Teal, meaning. There's one more hill Teal can use. Those Janissaries are very good, very strong. I would have strongly advised Teal to use cannons against the multi-barrel cannons, against the howitzers. But now guys, you can see how to counter Turkey, because we had a previous match when Mad used Turkish against a player which used, not quite sure which nation, but it was a nation which was able to get multi-barrel cannons, so on, and the Turkish player won. Blue is waiting in line. He got a few more 18th century barracks, I guess. He has right now, he has three I see. I guess that's it. 3 18th century barracks for now. Yeah, so he can spam units regularly. If he's gonna make an attack, if he's gonna be all in, he has all the chances to win. You can also see an attack from the top, which goes against the economy of Teal. Mines are getting captured, units are getting killed right at the moment when they get produced. So there's that. Very interesting tactic used by Petro. Those cannons proved to be deadly. This is it. Teal sent everything he had. Those cannons are gonna be captured or not. This is it for teal. I guess blue is using this army to... Whoa, blue is suffering from starvation as well. I mean, it's got killed. Yeah, so I guess blue is using this army to counter everything. To counter, you know, if he would have lost with this army, he would have used that army to drive the enemy away or something like that. I'm just guessing. Okay, chillkroete surrenders. All his buildings will get destroyed. So we have a winner, guys. The blue player is the winner here. Let's check out the statistics and see what has been happening around here. By this point, teal knew that he's gonna be doomed. As you can see, Petro went for stone production right from the beginning. Teal chose to improve food efficiency, stone production, wood production, food production, and later on the stone efficiency. Let's see. As for the units, teal produced 1,144 sparks, while blue produced, let's see, 600 cuirassiers, which could have easily killed all those sparks. 926 18th century musketeers and 1,000 pikemen. A lot of units, guys. A lot of units. I don't even talk about the units from the diplomatic center. So there you have it. Blue is the winner. Petro won. So I thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and follow me on Twitch, guys. Also check out my social media.